The Sigwa Liberty $1 coins of the year 2000, P and 2001. P are among the most misunderstood yet fascinating modern coins ever produced by the United States of America, and what makes them truly powerful is not just the metal they are struck from, but the silent stories they carry within their edges. At first glance, these coins look ordinary, the kind of dollar coin millions of Americans once carried in their pockets, spent at vending machines, or forgot in old drawers. But history has a habit of hiding treasure in plain sight, and these 2 years, especially when struck at the Philadelphia Mint marked with a P, represent a turning point in modern U.S. coinage. The year 2000 symbolized a new millennium, a psychological reset for the entire world. And the U.S. Mint responded by producing Liberty Dollar coins meant to symbolize continuity, strength, and national identity. These coins were not meant to be flashy, but that very simplicity is what later transformed certain examples into objects of obsession for collectors. What many people don't realize is that the value of a coin is not decided on the day it is minted, but years or even decades later, when survival becomes rare and perfection becomes priceless. The 2000 P and 2001 P Sigwa Liberty $1 coins were produced in large numbers. Only a microscopic fraction survived in untouched condition. Most were circulated heavily, scratched, dropped, cleaned, or damaged, unknowingly destroying their future value. Coins that escape circulation, especially those with flawless surfaces, sharp strikes, original luster, and no signs of handling, enter a completely different universe of worth. Collectors don't chase age alone. They chase condition, rarity within abundance, and anomalies that separate one coin from millions of others that look exactly the same. As time passed, numismatists began noticing something unusual about specific batches of these Liberty Dollar coins. Subtle minting variations, pressure inconsistencies, die alignment quirks, and microscopic errors created coins that were technically unique. These were not mistakes visible to the naked eye but required magnification, experience, and trained judgment. A slight doubling on Liberty's features, an unusually strong rim, an off-center strike by a fraction of a millimeter, or a planchet that reacted differently under pressure could elevate an otherwise common coin into a rare specimen. When such coins are professionally graded and authenticated, they stop being pocket change and start becoming historical artifacts. The Philadelphia Mint, known for its precision, also produced some of the most interesting high-grade examples of the 2000 P and 2001 P Liberty Dollar coins. Coins graded at the highest levels, especially those nearing absolute perfection, become fiercely contested whenever they appear on the market. These are not coins casually bought and sold. They are acquired quietly, stored securely, and often pass from one elite collection to another. In such cases, value is no longer about metal or face denomination, but about prestige, bragging rights, and the fear of missing out on owning something that may never appear again for decades. Another layer of fascination surrounding these coins is their symbolic timing. The transition from the year 2000-2001 marked not only a new millennium, but also a shift in how Americans viewed currency itself. Paper money was becoming dominant. Digital transactions were emerging, and dollar coins were slowly fading from everyday use. This decline in circulation unintentionally protected certain coins, as unused stock sat dormant in storage, forgotten by the public. When rediscovered years later, these untouched examples stunned collectors with their preserved brilliance, making them time capsules of a moment when the world stood on the edge of change. Stories have surfaced of people finding these coins in old bankrolls, inherited collections, or sealed mint packaging, unaware that what they held could be worth hundreds, thousands, or in extreme cases, far more depending on condition and rarity. The idea that a simple dollar coin could transform someone's understanding of wealth is not fantasy. It is the essence of coin collecting itself. Every major numismatic fortune began with curiosity, patience, and a refusal to dismiss something as ordinary. What truly drive the market for the 2000 P and 2001 P Sigwa Liberty $1 coins is scarcity at the top. While millions were made, only a handful exist in elite condition with verified characteristics that collectors demand. As years go by, that number can only decrease. Coins get lost, damaged, or locked away permanently in private collections. This shrinking supply meets a growing global demand, especially as new collectors enter the market searching for modern coins with historic significance. When demand rises and supply disappears, prices don't just increase, they explode. Holding one of these coins today is like holding a quiet bet on the future. It may look unremarkable now, but numismatic history proves again and again that today's overlooked coins often become tomorrow's legends. The Liberty design, the Philadelphia Mint mark, the millennium timing, and the survival of pristine examples all combine into a perfect storm of collectability. This is why experts urge caution before selling such coins cheaply, because once a rare specimen leaves your hands, it may never return, and its future value could be beyond imagination. In the end, the story of the Sacagawea Liberty $1 coins from 2000p and 2001. P is not just about money, but about vision. It's about understanding that value is not always loud or obvious. Sometimes it sits quietly in a drawer, waiting for the world to catch up. These coins remind us that history doesn't always announce itself. Sometimes it whispers, and only those who listen closely realize what they truly possess. The year 2000 marked more than just the beginning of a new millennium for the United States of America. It quietly introduced a $1 coin that many people ignored, spent without a second thought, or left forgotten in drawers, pockets, and jars. The Liberty $1 2000p, struck at the Philadelphia Mint, entered circulation during a time of celebration, uncertainty, and massive change, and yet no one imagined that this small golden-colored coin would one day become a symbol of curiosity, mystery, and serious interest among collectors. While millions were produced, not all coins are created equal, and the story of this dollar is not about face value. It's about condition, details, errors, history, and the hidden factors that turn ordinary money into something extraordinary. This coin represents the bridge between centuries, carrying the legacy of American liberty into a brand new era, and that alone gives a powerful place in modern U.S. numismatic history. On the obverse side of the 2000p Liberty $1, we see the bold and confident portrait of Sacagawea, a symbol of strength, guidance, and exploration, carrying her infant son Jean-Baptiste. This design was revolutionary at the time because it moved away from traditional depictions and embraced a deeper narrative of America's early journey westward. The details in her facial expression, the folds of her clothing, and the warmth of the image all matter greatly to collectors today. Coins struck with sharper details, stronger strikes, and smoother surfaces can command significantly higher interest than worn examples. The Philadelphia Mint mark, represented by the absence of a letter or a subtle P, depending on the variety, plays a crucial role in identifying the coin's origin and authenticity. And seasoned collectors know that small differences can create massive value gaps. The reverse of the coin features a soaring eagle surrounded by 17 stars, representing the States of the Union at the time of the Lewis and Clark expedition. This design symbolizes freedom, expansion, and ambition, and it connects a modern coin to the deep roots of American history. What makes the 2000 P Liberty $1 especially intriguing is the quality variation across different strikes. Some coins are produced with exceptional brilliance, mirror-like surfaces, and near-perfect alignment, while others suffer from weak strikes, surface marks, or poor finishing. These differences separate common circulation pieces from collectible gems, and it's here where value begins to transform dramatically. One of the most exciting aspects of the Liberty $1 2000 P lies in the world of mint errors and rare varieties. Coins with off-center strikes, double dies, missing edge lettering, planchet flaws, or unusual coloration have been known to attract serious attention from collectors. These errors are not mistakes in the eyes of numismatics. They are treasures. A small misalignment or doubling that most people would never notice can multiply a coin's worth many times over. When such a coin is preserved in uncirculated or mint state condition, its desirability increases even more, making a powerful reminder that knowledge is often more valuable than money itself. Condition is everything when it comes to the 2000 P Liberty $1. Coins graded MS-65, MS-66, or higher by professional grading services stand in a completely different category than circulated examples. A flawless surface, strong luster, sharp details, and minimal contact marks can push a coin far beyond its $1 face value. Many people unknowingly spent or mishandled these coins in the early 2000s, which means high-grade survivors are scarcer than the original mintage numbers suggest. This scarcity fuels demand, and demand fuels value, especially as more collectors enter the market each year. The historical timing of this coin also plays a huge role in its long-term appeal. The year 2000 was a moment the entire world watched closely, a turning point filled with hope, fear, and anticipation. Coins minted during such landmark years often carry emotional and symbolic weight that later generations appreciate even more. As time passes, fewer pristine examples remain, and the story of the Millennium Dollar becomes more compelling. Collectors don't just buy metal, they buy moments frozen in time, and the Liberty $1 2000 P captures a once-in-a-lifetime transition. For many people, the most shocking realization comes when they learn that a coin they once spent on coffee or groceries can now be worth dozens, hundreds, or even more depending on its condition and rarity. This is why experts always advise never to rush into selling a coin without proper valuation. Cleaning, polishing, or altering the coin can destroy its value instantly, turning a potential collectible into a damaged piece. Preservation, patience, and professional grading are key steps for anyone who believes they may possess a special example of the 2000 P Liberty $1. As the years move forward, interest in modern U.S. coins continues to rise, especially among younger collectors who see these pieces as affordable entry points into numismatics. The Liberty $1 2000 P stands at the center of this movement, blending modern design with historical meaning and collectible potential. Whether sitting quietly in a collection, sealed in a grading holder, or still hiding in circulation, this coin reminds us that history doesn't always announce itself loudly. Sometimes it whispers through everyday objects we overlook. In the end, the Liberty $1 2000 P United States of America is more than just a coin. It's a lesson, a symbol, and a possibility. It teaches us to look twice, to value details, and understand that even the smallest object can carry a story worth far more than its face value. If you ever come across this coin, don't dismiss it, don't rush to spend it, and don't underestimate its potential. Because in the world of coin collecting, today's pocket change should become tomorrow's prize treasure, and the Liberty $1 2000 P proves that fortune sometimes hides in plain sight. The Liberty $1 2001 P of the United States of America is not just a coin. It is a powerful symbol of history, freedom, and American identity, released at a time when the nation was standing at the edge of a new century and unknowingly about to face one of the most defining moments in modern history, because the year 2001 itself would soon become unforgettable. And this coin quietly entered circulation carrying with it the spirit of liberty, continuity, and resilience that has always defined the United States. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint as indicated by the P Mint mark, this $1 coin belongs to the modern small-sized dollar series and features a design rooted deeply in American ideals, with liberty represented not as a single person, but as an enduring concept that flows through every era of U.S. coinage, reminding collectors and everyday people alike that freedom is not loud but lasting. The coin was produced primarily for circulation and collectors, yet many Americans barely noticed it at the time, spending it without realizing that coins like this often gain importance not overnight but slowly. As years pass and fewer clean examples survive, the metallic composition gives a solid and dignified feel in the hand, symbolizing strength and durability. While the details on the coin reflect the precision of modern minting technology, the obverse design proudly communicates the American message of liberty, unity, and national pride, while the reverse reinforces the authority and sovereignty of the United States. And when you hold a 2001 P Liberty $1 today, you are holding a piece of the early 21st century, a moment when America was transitioning from the old world into a new digital age, yet still relied on traditional symbols like coins to represent its values. What makes this coin especially fascinating for collectors is not only its design, but its timing, because 2001 coins were minted before and after the historic events of that year, making them silent witnesses to a turning point in history. Many collectors believe that coins from such years carry emotional and historical weight that future generations will value more deeply, especially when found in uncirculated or proof-like condition over time, as fewer pristine examples remain. Interest in the 2001 P Liberty $1 continues to grow among coin enthusiasts who understand that true value is not always immediate, but develops through rarity, condition, and historical context. This coin teaches an important lesson to collectors and viewers alike. Never underestimate a coin simply because it looks ordinary today, because history has shown again and again that yesterday's pocket change can become tomorrow's prize collectible. The Liberty $1 2001 stands as a reminder that freedom is not frozen in the past, but carried forward into every new era, quietly passing from hand to hand, generation to generation, telling a story without words. And if you are lucky enough to own one in excellent condition, it is worth preserving, studying, and respecting, because coins like this are more than metal, they are time capsules, capturing the heartbeat of a nation at a specific moment in history. And as years continue to pass, the 2001 P Liberty $1 will remain a meaningful chapter in the long and powerful story of American coinage.